Hello, chat. Today, I thought I was pretty bored, and I thought I'd make a Budokai Z tier list. I haven't seen one made in quite some time, and I thought it would be, a good idea to maybe, do one. And just to make sure that, my information is correct, I have the Trillo right here at the top, as you can see. And this is going to be my opinion and what I think is good. So if you want, I guess you can burn me on a stake if you don't agree. But for now, before you do that, time to see the tier list. I'm just going to go in order. At first, they're not going to be in order, but then at the end, I'll order them where I think they go. Obviously, we know the rankings, Z the best, E the worst, and honestly, these are all just here for now. They're not everything's unusable. But first, we have Cyberman. I hate this race. Oh yeah, what if I just blow up and the fight's over, we're both dead? It's not cool. I hate this race, but it is kind of broken, I'm gonna be honest. Crazy for jumping. But Chaos, we'll save that one for later. Firmament, it goes up in Z. Majin, I need to check what Majin does, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I think the regeneration is kind of crazy, but I don't remember. I mean, they can't block and regen at the same time. I know that. They changed that. Which boo was this? Just regular Majin. Shoot, I clicked on Discord. I've got goods. Oh, durability's kind of crazy. Oh, it's not too crazy. Don't care about that. Okay, so their passives are alright. I wouldn't say their passives are too crazy. B, I'd say. Priest? Priest does crazy key damage, I think. What? It just means Demon Clan. Yeah, it's just Dragon Clan. 2 times Dragon Balls. Okay. So I think, hang on, key damage. They do crazy key damage. But it's mainly Dragon Ball farming race. What's their form multi? This only... Gotta make sure this isn't only for Dragon Clan. Oh yeah, they get stat increased. Oh my god. That's kind of crazy. A tier. Cyborg? Super Cyborg's kind of crazy, isn't it? You know, I'm just not even gonna count regular Cyborg. Regular Cyborg's alright, I guess, but Super Cyborg is quite crazy if I remember. My god, those damage stats. These stats are outrageous. Okay, they got a key regen, stam regen, energy. I feel like this race is kind of crazy. Do they do more damage? They don't do as much damage as Priest, but their key regen is kind of crazy. Conscript, I think they're buns now. I don't think they're good. Oh, they're... I thought they lost their damage resistance. I thought that was their form. Okay, that passive's useless. So they have one passive. And it's a damage reduction. Honestly? Kinda bad. Hang on. I gotta check. They took away their good form, right? That, like, gave them damage reduction. Yeah, they did. So, they're kinda bad. Super Cerulean, I think, like, the buff they got was, like, super bad, I think. Oops, that's sniper training. Yeah, Cerulean. That's it. Well, they got a beam. I think it's like slower energy or finger beam. Hang on. Okay. That's okay, I guess. It's just a scouter, I think. And Super Cerulean. Where's the passives, dog? They have nothing. They actually have nothing. Right here. Actually, I think I'll just rank Majin with, like, all of its forms. I think it goes up here. Because I honestly don't want to have to rank all the Majin forms. Because Majin, I know, is very versatile with the other forms, and I think they got, like, Fit Buu now. So, it's just Super Buu with, like, good karma. But, I think it goes up here, because their stats are kind of crazy. Yardrat, I think, is super good. Yardrat will go... B? Yeah. Bioandroid goes the A. Majub, I think, got nerfed. Oh. Key charging speed's pretty good. And better shadows. Shadows is, it's whatever. Their stats are okay. And they get a G toggle. It's a rage mode now? Oh, brother, that is not worth it. But, pretty good. Like, I feel like Maju would be easy to frog. But, like, that their G toggle's been set to a rage bar isn't amazing. I'd say right here's fine. Hitman. Hang on. There we go. Hitman. I think the only thing they got was like they got time skip Molotov, and I think that move kind of does a lot of damage. But I haven't seen Hitman ever since like the update came out, so Hitman is I assume bad. Sorry, the only races I've really played, I've played Chaos Sphinx, I've played Android 21, and then I played Demon Clan Namekian before the buffs, and that's it, and Nico Majin. So let's look at these stats. That's all they have? I swear they had passives. I swear. I mean, if this is all they have, then they're ass. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Just one move, no passives. What are we doing? What's this development? Did Bane even try? What's this? For what race? I can't even tell what race that is. I assume it's Hitman. Melee damage boost. So it's kind of a little bit better than Sphinx G toggle. But like, if that's all they have, then they have like a melee's move and then a G toggle. And then they only have a 2x form. I'm gonna be honest, this race ain't all that. You don't count. Triclops, I think they're really good. I think they have crits. But, you know, crits aren't really all that. Unless they're like more than 50. Am I stupid? Triclops, they should be in humans. Why am I looking in aliens? Triclops. Pretty okay stats. Key regen. So better shadows. Tri-beam, I think that moves pretty good. And then they have a G toggle. I think that's where they get their crits. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good. Okay, so they don't have crits. I was wrong. But, honestly, not too crazy. That's the only thing they have. Definitely better than Cerulean. Hang on, I need to check your drat. Ooh, that's kind of good. I think Triclops, cause not as bad as Hitman. Maju might need to go up. Yeah. Meta? I think that Z, let me check. I think Metal Acros are still kind of crazy. If they didn't get nerfed, then they're quite ridiculous. Pretty Idura. Why do they have so... That health regen, though. It's kind of crazy. Like a Death Beam. Pretty sure that move's kind of nuts. Machine Learning. Damage reduction. Pretty nice. And I think their form is ridiculous. They made it as strong as... Yeah, 2.2! What are we talking about? 2.2? Yeah, Z tier for you. You don't count. This is legendary. Because I know. Just legendary Sam. Z tier, no need to talk about that. Cell. Z? I'd say they've got too many things in Z. Ancient Booty, to be honest. Android 21 fell off, to be honest, after everything else got a G toggle. You're already done. Warrior, A tier. Janago, hang on. I gotta check Janagos. It's the one race I don't like. Hate Janagos. I hate them a lot, actually. This is just a late power boost. Well, I think when you're meditating. Is that it? Super stinky. They're booty. I hate warriors. I hate Janagos. So I think they'll go here. Actually, I think... Is Ancient really that bad? I don't think it's that bad. Ancient can't be that bad. Zenkai's okay. I think they have like the second best Zenkai besides Warriors. Combo tempo, pretty good skill, I'd say. Primal energy, that's all they got. I think that it's okay. But that is the regular multiplier. But they don't have the key reduction. I'd say right here. Olympian, Z tier, you don't count. El Hermano, I think you're worse than Warrior, to be honest. You're going here. Superhuman, A tier. Demon Clan, A tier. Hybrid, A tier. Warrior Sphinx, A tier. Demon goes B. Mutant goes B. Warrior goes B. You don't count. A tier. You don't count. Z tier. We'll get to you. And okay. Get these there and there. The reason I have Chaos down in E tier is because half of its passives currently don't work, or it would be somewhere up here. But since Chaos doesn't work, this passive I'm specifically talking about that doesn't work is, let me find it. It is this. This passive currently doesn't work. When your enemy gets to below 50% of their health, you do a bunch more damage. But the passive just doesn't work. So all they have is the stamina regen. The stamina regen isn't much as it used to be. And so basically their passives they don't work. And why Undying is so far down here is because their entire passive is just that you get up from dying, right? But that's only good when you're jumping people, and now that you lose a life regardless if you get gripped or voided or wiped, that it doesn't really matter. Somebody can just Big Bang attack you while you're down, and you fall and you die, and you instantly lose a life. There's no voiding anymore. So this race has gone from, I'd say, A tier all the way down to basically unusable. Chaos, I think, goes into D because it's not as, like, it still has the stamina regen. So it's not as useless as Undying. But, like, it's not good. If Chaos had damage threshold, it would go up to A tier. But since it's not working, it's down here. But other than that, that is the tier list. If you don't like it, pull up, I guess. And if you do, make sure to leave a like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. You know, I barely have any subscribers, and it would kind of help me, you know. With all that being said, I feel like this tier list is very... Oh, wait, no. Not done yet. I forget. I have to rearrange the things. So, Firmament... Oh, gosh dang it. I think Firmament is honestly probably the best race in the game, just because of how stupid, bonkers, crazy that the health regen is when you punch somebody. Change this around. No. I think that's good. Move you all the way down here. You go down. Hang on. You go down, you go down. You go down. You go down. Warrior, I think it should go down to B. Cyborg. Ego should go up. You should go up. You should go down a lot. I think Priest should go way down. I think Warrior's better than Demon. Superhuman, that should go up. You need to 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 go down. Up. Up. Hang on. I need to look at El Hermano, because I think they might be better than Conscript. Oh, they have a G toggle? Oh, that's... Oh, it's a rage mode? Oh, I don't know about that one. If that wasn't a rage mode, then it would be better. I think... right here. What else? Just letting you know, these don't count, okay? These races are like pre-evolutions. So, like, they don't really count. But, this, I think, is pretty good. I think Cyborg needs to go up. Right there. Right there's good. The reason Cyberman is at the bottom of Z is because it's a cheese race. I would say that it could go at the bottom of Z, or it could go at the top of Z. It's really however you see it. I just see it as kind of scummy, to be honest. It can go anywhere in the Z tier. But okay, I think this is good. But you remember what I said. Like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. And I probably won't post another video for quite a while because I tend to be quite slow at these things. So if you have any questions or you want to come beat me up, just pull up in game, I guess. And that's the video. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.